Justin Bieber finally finds his voice, the freedom behind swag. Justin Bieber just reminded the world that sometimes the greatest art is born when an artist finally breaks free from expectations. After more than 15 years under the guidance of manager Scooter Braun, the global pop phenomenon has stepped into a new era, one defined by creative freedom, authenticity, and an unfiltered glimpse into who Justin truly is. The journey to this moment wasn't without its struggles. Known worldwide for hits like Baby, Sorry, and Yummy, Bieber's career has been shaped as much by chart success as by public scrutiny. For years, fans and critics alike questioned how much of his music reflected his true artistic vision and how much was molded to fit a marketable brand. According to insiders, Justin himself often wondered the same. Breaking away from Scooter Braun and his team has been something that Justin has wanted for so long, a source told Rolling Stone. Now that he's fully free, he could finally share this album with his fans and with the world. That album is Swag, Bieber's first full-length project in 4 years, released on July 11th. It's not just another collection of catchy pop songs. It's a personal statement, raw and unapologetic, shaped by a man finally free to experiment, reflect, and speak honestly through his art. Fans who've been with him since his teenage days can hear the difference immediately: the vulnerability in his voice, the looser production, and the lyrics that dig deeper than ever before. Having full creative freedom, sadly, is something new for him as an artist, the insider continued. Not having to stress about creating the perfect single or perfect album allowed for him to create the best body of music he's ever made. Indeed, Swag feels different from anything Bieber has released before. Gone are the over-polished hooks and predictable radio beats. In their place is an artist rediscovering the joy of creation itself. There are tracks where he experiments with lo-fi R&B, moments of soulful ballads, and verses that sound almost improvised, like diary entries turned into song. The road here was anything but easy. Justin and Braun's professional relationship, which began when Braun discovered Bieber's early YouTube videos, shaped much of his meteoric rise. Together, they navigated the dizzying highs of fame, the pressures of teenage stardom, and public controversies that threatened to overshadow his music. But over time, creative differences began to surface. Bieber reportedly grew frustrated with the constant push to produce hits, instead of exploring deeper, more personal material. Their split in 2023 made headlines, with reports of a financial dispute related to the cancellation of Bieber's Justice World Tour. Despite the rocky patch, Braun has shown support for Justin's new direction. In a heartfelt post on Instagram stories dated July 12, Braun praised Swag as beautiful and raw, describing it as, without a doubt, the most authentically Justin Bieber album to date. That authenticity is exactly what longtime fans have been longing to hear. Over the past decade, Bieber has grown from a teenage sensation into a husband, a man openly discussing his struggles with mental health and fame. This evolution is woven throughout Swag. The lyrics touch on the weight of public expectations, the pressure to be perfect, and the liberation that comes from letting go. For Justin, it wasn't just about leaving a manager. It was about leaving behind an entire system that defined his worth through streaming numbers, chart positions, and award show performances. Now that he's fully free, the source said, he could finally make music without limits. The reaction has been overwhelmingly positive. Critics have hailed Swag as a career-defining moment, and social media has lit up with praise for its honesty and vulnerability. Fans say it feels like meeting the real Justin Bieber for the first time. A 31-year-old man who's lived through extraordinary highs and painful lows and is finally ready to share his truth. The album's title, Swag, itself feels like a playful nod to Bieber's past image, now reimagined with maturity and self-awareness. Instead of the flashy bravado once associated with the term, it represents confidence rooted in authenticity rather than image. Yet even as he celebrates this creative freedom, Bieber isn't turning his back on his past. In interviews, he's acknowledged the pivotal role Braun played in building his career and the complicated gratitude that comes with it. Their professional chapter may have ended, but the influence remains a part of his story. For Justin Bieber, Swag isn't just another album release. It's a declaration of independence. It's proof that stepping away from the pressure to please everyone else can sometimes unlock an artist's true potential. And while the world has watched him grow up in the spotlight, this feels like the first time we're truly hearing his voice. Unfiltered, unpolished, and completely his own. In the end, Bieber's story is a reminder that real artistry flourishes when the chains of expectation fall away. And for fans who've stood by him through every headline, this moment feels like more than just good music. It feels like witnessing an artist finally come home to himself.